Good morning, everyone. This is Priyanshu Kaushik, and you're listening to Noobs Law School. In this video, I am going to talk about the Chandigarh Resolution, which has been in controversy since the decision of the central government to implement the Central Civil Services rules to the Union Territory of Chandigarh. The state government of Punjab has passed a resolution, which is, of course, being known as in the media as Chandigarh Resolution. The focus of this video is basically related to the news itself, the background of the news, and the central government's stake in its defense of the decision, and the concerns of the state government of Punjab in conclusion, and there will be questions in order to guess your general awareness. So before starting this video, I would like to introduce you to the LAWCET Adda, which is a one-stop solution for Telangana and Andhra Pradesh LAWCET examinations. You should definitely refer to LAWCET Adda, which is going to be a one-stop solution for these exams. The link of this channel is in the description box of this video. Now let's talk about the news. The central government of India has announced the application of Central Civil Services rules to the Union Territory of Chandigarh. These Central Civil Services rules are basically guidelines which guide the salary and other benefits for the government employees employed in the Union Territories of India. These will be also applicable to the Union Territory of Chandigarh from now on. Up till now, that is before this period, the Punjab services rules were applicable to the Union Territory of Chandigarh. Basically, after this decision, there are going to be certain changes in the original benefits. The government employees are going to gain certain benefits such as increased salaries. Retirement age is going to be increased by 2 years from 58 to 68 years. The female employees can get additional 1 year of childcare leave, etc. The Punjab government have passed a resolution seeking the transfer of whole of the Union Territory of Chandigarh. So after this decision of employment of Central Civil Services rules to the Union Territory of Chandigarh, the Punjab government got enraged and have passed a resolution seeking the transfer, that it wants complete control over the Union Territory of Chandigarh in the political and geographical sense. So now let's move on to the next thing. Forward, I would like to introduce you with Unacademy Lite subscription, which is more of an Unacademy based test series. So you can avail this test series for a brief period of 1 month for only at the rate of only 999 rupees. You can also get a 3-month subscription at the rate of 2000 rupees only for a 3-month period. So if you want to subscribe now, use my code, that is THRINATH10, in order to get best discounts. Now you can see the Unacademy Lite mock test series calendar by yourself and pause the video and see it for yourself. Then Unacademy is coming up with certain batches. The very first batch is the Let's Crack Clat, which is an excellence batch for Clat 2023 aspirants. The mode of language is going to be English and Hindi only, and it is going to start from 1st April. Then there is another batch, that is the Target NLU, which is an excellence batch for Clat 2023 students, and it is going to start from 6th April, and the mode of language is Hindi and English both. Then there is another batch, that is a Rank Booster Last Mile batch for Clat 2022, and it is it is going to start from 6th April 2022, and the mode of language is English only. Then there is another batch, that is Law and Order One-Stop Solution for Clat 2024 students, which is being prepared by the NLU alumni, and it is going to start from 8th April 2022, and the mode of language is both Hindi and English only. Talking about the background of the news, as you are already aware of the fact that in 1947, the state of India was partitioned into two countries, that is India and Pakistan. A major piece of chunk of land of the state of Punjab went to the country called Pakistan. The original capital of Punjab was Lahore, which of course also went to Pakistan. In 1966, Punjab Reorganization Act was passed, and the state of Punjab was again split into three new states. Now let's move on to the. As you can see that in 1956, the state of Punjab, after the partition of India, of course, in 1947, looked like this. And in 1966, after the passing of the Punjab Reorganization Act, the two new states were carved out of the original territory of Punjab. So these two new states were Himachal Pradesh and Haryana. Now you can see this pink area, this very little pink area. This is the Union Territory of Chandigarh, which share boundaries with both Punjab and Haryana. Now on the 1st November 1966, the state of Haryana was created. This is a very important question, of course. So the capital issue of Haryana and Punjab. There are many issues between the state of Haryana and Punjab. Both do share cultural and geographical ties with each other and do have certain issues of their own. So one of the primary issue between Haryana and Punjab is that of the Union Territory of Chandigarh, that is the control over the area of Chandigarh. According to the original agreement which happened between the Punjab government and the central government at that time, Punjab was supposed to get complete control over Chandigarh after 5 years of the creation of Haryana. But due to certain reasons, this agreement was not fulfilled, and Haryana still manages to have certain ideas inside the Chandigarh. Now Chandigarh has become a union territory with laws of the Punjab state being applicable to it. Now let's talk about the central government's stake in its defense of the decision it has taken. It says that the government employees had a very unfulfilled and a pending demand, and they were demanding this thing from the last 30 years. The Punjab government did not apply various pay commissions which the central government has instituted, which of course limited the pay scale of the government employees. The central government has stated that this move will benefit the government employees in various ways. The age of retirement to be increased from 58 years to 60 years. So now the government employees can work for 2 more years. Women employees will get 2 years of child care. Earlier they were only used to get only 1 year of child care leave. Also, employees will receive salary on par with central government employees of same capacity in other union territories. So they are going to be behaved with equality. Now let's move on to another thing, that is the concerns of the Punjab government. The former CM of Punjab, that is Prakash Singh Badal, had said that center wants to assert the rights of Punjab over Chandigarh. Prakash Singh Badal has tried to proclaim that this move of central government will try to assert the rights of the Punjab over the territorial and administrative area of Chandigarh. And this move of the central government is against the core principles of the Punjab Reorganization Act of 1966. Not just this, the elections for 2024 are approaching in the coming years, and as it is the habit of every opposition party to proclaim election reasons, political reasons for every move of the government. In conclusion, I would like to say that this move will benefit the government employees, of course, as it is supposed to. The retirement age, as it has been increased by 2 years, will help the government employees to work for 2 more years and earn more money for their benefits. The 1 additional year of leave to women under child care is going to improve the status and the rights of women who are government employees. So these were the positives of this decision. There are certain negatives of this decision which of course we have to discuss in order to create a balanced opinion. So this decision, though is not a very big issue for the Indian federalism, but does pose a little bit of challenge to the federalist structure of Indian democracy. The interest of the Punjab, the interest of the state of Punjab is getting compromised. Of course, the interest of the state of Punjab is getting compromised by this decision, as the central government will be taking over complete control of the union territories of Chandigarh. I would like to talk about the word union territory itself. So, union territories are governed directly by the union, that is the central government of India. They are discussed in the part 8 of Indian Constitution, basically from Article 239 to 242 deals with the administration of the Union Territories. The President of India appoints an administrator called Lieutenant Governor for each Union Territory. In practice, this means that the Union Territories follow the central government's will. The concept of union territories was added by the 7th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1956. So this simply means that before 1956, the concept of union territory did not exist in India. Now let's move on to the question and answers part. I am only going to ask you the questions, and you are supposed to give answers of those questions in the comment box of this video. The very first question is, which one of the following union territories is the smallest in geographical area? Option A is Chandigarh, option B is Puducherry, option C is Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu, and option D is Lakshadweep. Another question is, which of the following is the French architect of the city of Chandigarh? Option A, Le Corbusier, option B, Albert Mayer, option C, Matthew Nowicki, option D, Pierre Jeanneret. Another question is, on which date the state of Haryana came into existence? Option A, 1st November 1966, option B, 1st November 1996, option C, 1st September 1996, and option D, that is 1st September 1966. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and of course do not forget to share it with your friends. And do not forget to check out the new channel, that is LAWCET Adda, for future updates regarding the Telangana and Andhra Pradesh examinations.